Welcome to Sunrise Beach Yoga, giving the gift of love today. Ooh. Isn't that gorgeous? The sun coming up is just like a lift. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stand up and we're going to lift the energy up. And we're going to really open up any crankiness in the wrists when we first start this sequence, breathing in strong on a 1, 2, 3, 4. So take the hands, open them up, spread the fingers wide. Really push the fingers towards the elbow. And when you're pressing up, you're lifting up. Breathe in. Now when we breathe out, we're going to press to the sides. Ready? Breathe out. Press to the sides. Inhale. We're going to press down. Now really stretch those arms up, side, and down. Breathe in. Up. Breathe out. Side. Breathe down. Up. Inhale. It's like you're opening up your arms, you're opening up your palm. You're taking the light of love and bringing it into your body. Exhale. Sigh. Pushing away all that is unserving in your life. Inhale. Exhale. Push down. Take your time doing that for about 5 more times. If the wrists get tired, then just relax the wrists. If you want to close your eyes to intensify the stretch, do that. Or look down at the ground. Stare at an object that's not moving. Breathing in as your arms come up. Breathing out as you stretch and press to the sides. This really opens up the shoulders. The wrists get tired after a while. That's why I said if you need to loosen up the wrists and just relax them, go ahead and do that. Two more times. Inhale up. Nice big grin. Exhale. Side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push down. And hold it here. Exhale. Exhale. And now bring the hands to heart and prayer Anjali Mudra. Relax your stance so your legs are nice and relaxed, your knees are nice and relaxed. Your shoulders are sliding down the back so you feel their elbows relaxing to the rib cage. And for just a moment, close your eyes to capture the moment of hearing the ocean, the music, the voices. Feel the heartbeat strong, because anytime we lift our arms up, we lift the energy of blood up to our heart, so it helps our heart pump blood. And repeat the mantra after me. I give myself the gift of love. I give myself the gift of love. One more time. Repeat that in your mind. I give myself the gift of love. Breathe in. Breathe out. Namaste. This time we're going to bring the arms up above the head. The palms are going to face each other. So straight fingers towards the sky, bending towards the right. And as we bend towards the right, really squeeze in those thighs to support your upper body. And then just bend to the left. We're doing this nice wave motion of the body, stretching and strengthening those arms at the same time, because you're feeling the stretch underneath your armpits and the hip. You're feeling the strength building in your arms as they're up above the head, and the legs as they're stabilizing the body. And as you inhale and exhale to each side, keep the motion of the breath in the flow of the body. So you inhale, you come up. You exhale, bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend. 4 more times on each side. And again, if your arms are getting too tired, that's okay. Just drop them down and just bend. 3 more times on each side. And we're going to do this 1 more time on each side, but we're going to hang out. I know those arms are heavy. We're going to hang out, bending towards the right. Really press that left hip open. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Slowly come up. Bend towards the left. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Slowly come up. We're going to release those arms down. Oh, now we're going to wash machine arms, getting rid of any heavy feelings in the arms. Shake them out. Wavy wrist piano fingers, grab the air. Now YouTube, Facebook, I know it's hard for you to see, but we're going to lift up the left knee and then the right knee. We're getting ready for our balancing poses, and we want to balance our body. And when we lift up the left and right knee on your own, just feel the toes flex towards the knee. And I want you to stare at a non-moving object wherever your gaze is at. Stare at the object that's not moving, because we're going to use that indentation in the sand or a corner of the picture on the wall, Facebook, YouTube, to help balance our body out. Now the Peter Pan arms are going to come to the hips like Connie. And we're going to lift up the left foot and rotate it inwards. It's a good balancing technique and also leg strengthener. And we're going to drop the foot down and lift up the right foot and rotate it inwards. You see, Athena, while I'm a little bit wobbly, my balance is off. We're learning to balance our body by gazing at a non-moving object. Drop that right leg. Now when we lift up the left leg, we're rotating the ankle outwards. And we're going to feel that snap, crackle, pop in the ankle, which is good. And then to drop the left leg and lift up the right. This builds strength in the groin muscle, builds strength in the gluteus maximus in that leg. 3 more circles. And then drop it down. Good. Now we got to shake off our feet a little bit of the sand, because we're coming into what we do, baby tree, and then 2 variations after that. So the left leg and left foot is going to lift up, and we're going to be on the balls of the left foot and rest the left heel in the inside of the right ankle. The left knee is opened out wide, so you feel that stretchy sensation in the groin. The hands are to the sides, spread wide. We're looking at our non-moving object. Breathe in, lift that chest up. Breathe out, roll the shoulders back. 2 more breaths. Now just listening to the voice, not really looking at me, YouTube, Facebook, just listen. Slowly lift up the left foot so it's pressing against the inside right thigh. Excuse me, right shin. It's underneath the knee, so we're not compromising the knee joint. We're staring at our non-moving object. And in the sand, we kind of have to dig and root our right foot into the sand to get a more stabilization. Good. We can come back to the first variation or stay here. But we're going to try a third variation. You're going to slowly keep staring at your non-moving object. Slowly bend over and grab your left ankle because you're going to press it against the inside of your right thigh. Now sometimes this is not possible for some bodies, and sometimes you have to hold on to that left ankle because you have slippery legs or slippery yoga pants. Wherever you're at, you can come to the first variation or the second variation. Bring your hands together, this time above the head, in a yogi prayer above the head pose. Keep staring at that non-moving object. And if you fall out, come back in. That's good, Connie. Nice job, honey. It strengthens your ankle, as you can feel right here. We have 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Nice job, Pat. Nice. Good job, Erin. Now let's dig the left foot into the surface. YouTube, Facebook, lift up your toes, grab the yoga mat. Lift up the right foot. We're on the balls of the right foot. The right heel is resting only on the, just up above the inside of the left ankle. The right knee is out, so you feel that stretchy groin sensation. We're coming to the first variation where we just hold our hands to the side and we're staring at that focal point. I'm staring at an indentation in the sand. This helps keep my balance. Now press those hips forward to stretch that groin and roll the shoulders back. Relax into the pose. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to try to lift that right foot, press it inside the left shin. Stare at that non-moving object. Morning, Kay. Happy Saturday, sweetie. And you can stay here or you can grab that right ankle, bring it up to the inside of the left thigh, press it in there really good. Hold that right ankle or just keep it at the second variation. You can bring your arms up or leave them down. Keep staring at that focal point. Good job. Keep going. Breathe in. Breathe out. Amy, you could just put your blanket on top of this one here, honey. Good to see you, babe. We're doing this for about 3 more breaths. Take your time. And then relax. Let it go. Shake out pat the legs, pat the thighs, give yourself some good energy. Ooh, that was a good one. Gonna open our legs up wide and grab the hands behind the back of The toes are going to point outwards. When you lift up your arms, they're going to come up. I don't care if they come up 1 inch. I don't care if they come up a foot. Bring them down on the exhale. And when you breathe in and lift it up, lift that chin up with it. Now sometimes it gets a little bit too vertigo-ish with your head up, looking up towards the sky. So if you need to look down, look down. Now go at your own pace, lifting those arms up behind you on the inhale, and on the exhale, bringing them back down. Squeeze in those thighs, press those hips forward for a nice stable foundation of the body. Doing this for about 3 more times. Up and down. And one more time, we're going to hold it up here for a little bit to really feel that stretch. Look up, arms up, hold. Exhale, relax. Release. The hands are going to come to the thighs, so they're resting on the top part of the thighs. We're all facing east, which is good. Relaxed the shoulders. And now with the legs wide and the hands on top of the thighs, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes for just a moment, because this is a slow flow where we just are giving ourselves the gift of love. And I want you to feel the gift of love inside your heart. So let's take our hands now and place them over the heart. Breathe in strong. Nice big grin. And then breathe out. Just relax into it. Press your hips forward as you relax for a nice gluteus maximus activation. So you're squeezing in your butt cheeks essentially. We're breathing in and out here for about 8 more breaths, because we want to take the time to feel the love inside of us. We want to take the time to breathe in strong and breathe out relaxed. Feel that beautiful, tender heart of yours that's compassionate, that's loving, and that's strong. Three more breaths. Now as we open our eyes, we're just going to place the hands behind the back of the, resting them on top of the gluteus maximus, or the sacrum area here. With a nice wide stance, we're going to take the left ear and drop it to the left shoulder and go around the circle, a big circle with the neck. Inhaling and exhaling, allowing the breath to flow through that area. If you want anything in our lives, if we want or need, love is the key vibration to bringing us all that wealth. And wealth is not so much in financial means, it's also in health means, it's in relationships. And the most important relationship is the one that you have with yourself. One more time around to the left. Oh, that feels so good. And then we're going to drop our chin into our chest. Relax the shoulders. Breathe out. Breathe in, roll the neck to the right. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this gift of energy. Thank you for the ability to stretch our body and breathe in energy to our body. We have a fellow yogi that is a nurse, and she sees some of the worst of the worst. And the story she tells me, it's like, we are truly blessed to have these healthy bodies. Drop the chin to the chest, drop the shoulders. Breathe out. Breathe in. Roll the left ear to left shoulder. We're going to hang out here. Look down at the ground if we get a little bit dizzy or off balance. Our legs being wide like that takes a little bit of balance. Inhale and exhale for 2 more nice long breaths, feeling that shoulder drop. Go ahead and bring that arm down to get that extra drop in that shoulder. Good. Bring the arm back up to resting on the sacrum and drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Oh, yes. Didn't realize how cranky our necks are, right? Hello. And anytime we hold stress, anytime we hold tightness in our body, just think of it as we're holding on to unserving emotions. So by doing this, we're letting go of that stuff. We're bringing in the love to us. We're slowly going to bring the head up. And this is going to be funny. We're going to keep the hands behind, resting on the sacrum. And we're going to do chicken neck. So YouTube, Facebook. Breathe in. Chin comes out. Really stretch it out. And now double chin it back. So you're walking like a chicken forward with your chin and then back. And you're feeling that stretch in the occipital ridge. You're feeling the stretch in your jaw. Because when you come forward, it looks silly, doesn't it? But you really feel a deep stretch when you're pressing your chin forward and you're opening at your jaw. We're doing this 4 more times. Chin forward, double chin back. Chin forward, double chin back. Now one more time, we're going to hold the chin forward. Really press the chin forward, really grin wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. Double chin back. Really stretch that head back. Hold. Breathe out. Relax the neck. Ooh, good. Now we're going to give ourselves a big massage on the head. So we're starting right here at the back, the base of the skull right here. So just do kind of like circles. YouTube, Facebook, you can see the circles go round and round outwards. And then just kind of go up the head. And you'll notice certain areas of the skull are tight. And we're going, oh my God, Dan, wow, I didn't realize my skull was so tight. That's because we hold our stress there too. And this feels so yummy. Now all our nerve endings are activated by our skull. So you notice certain areas are tighter than the other. That could be your neck area. That could be your hip area. They all have certain energies in our head. So really give your head a nice massage. Really press in good. We're here for about 3 more breaths. Ooh, yummy, yummy. Release the hands down. Relax the head. The arms are going to come up. We're going to do a slight back bend. Breathe in, up. Slight back bend. And then keep the arms up. Just come out of the back bend. Exhale. Inhale back. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the buttocks when you come back, and then relax when you come forward. 2 more times. Back, in, out, come up. Back, in, and then when we come out, we're bending all the way forward. This is going to be a yummy forward bend, all the way forward. Oh yeah, grab the ankles, grab the shins. Allow the body to adjust in the forward bend, because I don't know about yours, but mine got a little bit cranky there. Just breathe into that lower lumbar, lower sacrum. And notice with each exhale breath how we fall forward a little bit more. A little bit more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Oh, that's so yummy. In. Out. 2 more breaths. Now in this inhale, we're going to concentrate on really filling up the belly so you feel that stretch deeper in the lower lumbar. Ready? Breathe in, in, slowly out, out, out. Slowly make your way to down dog. Walk the hands forward, walk the feet back, adjust your feet and hands and your dog. Adjusting the feet and hands. We're going to press the palms into the earth, press backwards, exhale. Now slightly roll forward like you're coming into a plank, but not quite. Breathe in, 3 inches, and then breathe out. Press back all the way. Walk your feet forward to get a deeper stretch. Do that roll forward and roll backwards for about 2 more times. And then when you come back to the last time, push back, hold, exhale, exhale, exhale. Now we're going to walk the feet to the hands and come into a squat flow. Walk the feet to the hands. The feet are pointing outwards. Give a nice wide stance so when you come down with the knees, you're squatting down as far as you can go, and then you're coming up. Now obviously the yoga teacher can bring her butt all the way down to the ground, but when I first started off yoga, this was very difficult for me and my knees hurt really, really bad. So if that's the case for you, you're going to do it at your own pace. If you get tired, because we're doing this for about 5 more times, if you get tired, then stop and just come into a forward bend to stretch your legs out. This builds strength as well as stretching, because you can feel that stretchiness in the back of the legs, and you feel that strength building in your knees. And if you're telling yourself, well, Athena, I've got sensitive knees, good. So do I. I've got surgery in one knee, and then my other knee gave out. So, but because I do stretches like this all the time, my knees don't give me as much trouble. We're doing this 1 more time, coming into the squat. And we're going to hold it just for 3 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was good, everyone. Slowly come up into a forward wide leg bend. Press the head down. Breathe out. Push back. Good. Hands and knees, everyone. Coming to the hands and knees. Ooh, this is nice. Remember, you can always walk your hands forward if those wrists are getting too cranky on you. Taking in cat-cow, we're lifting the chin up, chest up. And then exhaling, chin into the chest. This gets rid of some of that cranky back. And you're doing it at your own pace. And while you're doing it at your own pace, I'm going to let you know how to adjust the body When your chin comes all the way up, really stretch it up towards the sky to feel that stretch in the neck. When your chin comes down, really press it into the chest so you feel it in the occipital ridge, the base of your skull. When the chin comes up, really stretch the derriere towards the sky. When the chin comes down, really press the spine, reaching it towards the sky so the shoulder blades separate. 4 more times. And on this last time when the chin comes up, let's really hold it here. Chin up, derriere up. Hold, breathe in. Exhale, chin to the chest. Stretch the spine towards the sky, and you're using the heels of your palms to lift your spine up a little bit more, separating the shoulder blades. Breathe out all the air. Hold. Relax in tabletop. Now we're in neutral spine. We're going to drop the right hip to the surface, but not quite all the way. So you're feeling that stretchy sensation right here in the IT band, side of your legs. And then go over to the other side, the left side, and almost drop your hip to the surface. So you're kind of like doing a booty roll on all fours. Adjust your hands. When you bring your hands a little bit towards your knees, that alleviates pressure on your wrists. Bring your head to the opposite direction of your hips to get that extra stretch in your neck as well. And then just keep on floating from one side to the other, Connie. You're feeling that wonderful, yummy, yummy opening in the hip. Every once in a while, close your eyes, Pat, to feel that energy of breath flowing into that tight area. So you're concentrating basically on the healing white energy of love inside of you, Erin. Coming to neutral spine. Sitting in hero's pose for just a moment, because sometimes us sitting on our knees is really challenging for some of us. YouTube, Facebook, you can tuck your toes under, bring your sit bones down. When you stretch out these thighs, again, that's another stress area we want to stretch yourself out. So take your time, flat feet. We're only here for 3 breaths. Close your eyes. Feel the heart rate slow down. And then again, some of us have to stand on our knees because this is way too much. And that's okay. 2 more breaths. We want to give our hands a rest because we have 2 more poses on our wrists. Breathe in strong. Breathe out. Relax those shoulders. Let them, the elbows hug the rib cage, Jamie. And on the next breath, open the eyes, come back into tabletop. Because we're going to take the left leg, left knee, lift it up and stretch it back. Bring it down. Rest it. Lift up the leg in fire hydrant, stretch it back, and then bring it down. 1, 2. Lift up the leg, stretch it back, bring it down. 1, 2. One more time. Lift up the leg. 1, 2. Stretch it back. 1, 2. Bring it down. Ooh, good. That really brings those buns of steel action going on. Now the other side, the right side. Lifting up the leg, stretching it back, and bringing it down. Up, back, bring it down. Up, back, bring it down. One more time. Up, back, bring it down. Ooh, we're going to give those wrists a break. We're coming into pigeon pose. So basically bringing the left foot forward first, over towards the right, and then we're slowly going to bring that left knee to the surface, tuck that left toe foot under, full plank, full pigeon, YouTube, Facebook. You can either have that left foot all the way over towards the right knee, or you can tuck that left foot under. First variation, we're scooting our right leg back as far as you want. You scoot that right leg forward to get less sensation. Open the arms wide so you're feeling the pressure of your hands and your body resting on your palms. Drop the chin to the chest. We're just doing this first variation and second variation. Some of us can come down all the way. That's great. I invite you to do that, to stay there. We're showing you that you don't have to do that. You can come in some variation of pigeon pose. We're also letting you know that you can, YouTube, Facebook, you have the opportunity of using pillows underneath that left gluteus maximus. You have the option of also bringing that right knee forward to lessen the sensation. Second variation is on your elbows, where you're placing your elbows forward. You're bringing your hands together to stabilize your stance. You can either walk that right knee forward or walk it back a little more for a deeper sensation. You can tuck that left foot underneath you, or keep it all the way over towards the right leg. This is the deep sensation on me, but I like it because I know my hips need to be opened up. And I'm going to share with you how to breathe through this very tight sensation. You come to a happy medium. That means if on a scale of 1 to 10, a number 5 sensation is enough for you, you might need to find you need to back off to a number 3. Inhale and exhale, intending the magic of love to flow into that tight area. And you're using a visualization of a healing white light. If you like blue light, use blue light. If you like green light, use green light. So imagine yourself breathing in chunks of healing white light. Hold the breath. Intend that area like I'm intending it to go to my left glute. Exhale. 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 You'll find your shoulders dropping a little bit more. Ooh, that was good. Slowly we're going to come up and switch sides. Take your time inhaling and coming up. Using your hands to support you. Oh, that felt good. So now the right leg is forward. Right foot is over towards the left knee. Drop the right knee to the surface. Walk the left knee back. Use the hands in your first variation or second variation, you decide. And this is my surgery knee, so I've been able to really stretch this puppy out really good. But I'm feeling a deep hip sensation in my gluteus maximus. And I love it because the hips get tight often. This is one of those poses that I tell you, if you want to do one pose a day, YouTube, Facebook, you do this pose. This and child's pose. This is your miracle pose, because this basically stretches a lot of things, because you can bring your elbows down, you can really stretch your arms forward and that upper back. And of course, when you stretch your gluteus maximus, your lower back feels great. Tune. Test, 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 test. Yoga, 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 yoga. There we go. Visualize that healing love of light. Breathe it into your body. And do a second visualization here. Hug somebody, whether it's yourself, a past, or present person. Now breathe in into that visualization. It's coming in through the nose. It's flowing down the esophagus, into the body, into the glute area. Know that you can always walk forward with that left leg a little bit more to alleviate pressure. We're here for 4 more breaths. Do you feel that, Aaron? Just that little drop in the body as you let those shoulders go and those hips drop. You're feeling that release in your body, Kay. Ooh, that's wonderful. Slowly come up on your next inhale. Ooh, that was a lovely one. Coming to the elbows on the back, we're going to strengthen the abdominal. Cross the left over the right. Hover the feet above the surface. Let your head loll back so it doesn't get any strain in it. And then drop almost your knees to the left. And then bring it up to the right. Now again, some of us, it's going to be really heavy with our legs. And that's okay. So you're going to keep your feet on the surface and you're going to just drop the left to the right. When you bring them up above the surface, you have a deeper, stronger sensation, and you're going to decide where you want to do that. Keep flowing from side to side. And then as those shoulders are getting really cranky with your head back like this, come down to the back. When you rest your back, ooh, I'm in my kind of like gift box bubble here. So I needed to come down to my back because the shoulders were getting cranky. And I'm still floating my knees from side to side. We're doing this for about 3 more times on each side. We really want to strengthen that gut area. This is actually good to strengthen the side of the abdominals, Kay. It will help with the birthing. Hold your knees up. Straighten the legs out. And then slowly drop both legs, keeping them together towards the surface. And then when you're ready to bring them in, knees to chest. Straighten up the legs. Drop them. Knees and legs to surface. Bend the knees in. And we're going to float like that or flow like that for about 5 more of those. Take your time. You can come up to the elbows if you want to, or lay down flat on your back. Either way, you're getting a really nice belly strengthener. And then if this doesn't flow with you, do your version a back strengthener. 3 more. Knees are going to come into the chest, but they're going to open up wide. This is a wonderful thing. When they open up wide, grab the knees, keep the feet down, press the knees into the armpits. So you're really stretching that pelvis down there, and you're really stretching the glute. Inhale and exhale. Use the strength of your arms to keep that knees into your armpits. 3 more breaths. I know this feels vulnerable, but the groin muscle gets so tight, which wraps around the hip muscle, hip flexors, they get really tight. Inhale deep, really fill up the belly here. And then exhale. Rolling over onto the side, coming up, preparing for our seated meditation, facing the ocean. Cup the hands, place the thumbs together. I'm in a hero's pose, but I invite you to windshield wiper. I like to stretch out my knees because they get really tight. We're gonna stare at the ocean, and it's wonderful on the beach here, YouTube, Facebook. I'm just gonna look at the waves rolling. We're on a desert island. And I want you to imagine being alone, because being alone in this visualization is very important for you to center that gift of love to you. Now close your eyes. Breathe in strong. Reach the crown of the head towards the sky, lifting the chest, and then slowly relaxing it. Some of us don't like to be alone, and that's okay. We find ways to find that inner strength when we're by ourselves. Some of us need space and time for ourselves. So this opportunity right here, being right now, present in this moment. You're on the beach. You're on your yoga blanket, and you're all by yourself. And you have all the time in the world. And in this moment, you're going to feel those memories of your past life. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. But then you're going to find the good and the bad as well, because it brought you to this wonderful point right here and right now. And I'll give you an example of a personal shitstorm. When I was 17 years old, I was arrested for prostitution. And this is a very deep secret of mine that I'm sharing with you. But somehow the energies was telling me to let it out in the universe. I was living on my own, out of the house. And it was a horrible time. You know how you get introduced to drugs and sex and rock and roll and all that kind of crap. That happened to me. That, I can tell you, was the worst freaking year of my life. But I needed to live it to get to this point, to be with you right here and right now. I needed to get through that crap of learning growing. To just feel the spirit of light inside of us. And some of us call it God, some of us call it Jesus. I grew up a Christian. But Christianity was forced upon me. It was pushed into my life, so I kind of drew away from it. I always believed in God. But then I found when people were talking about believe in the universe, find your energy from the universe, tap into the universe, that the universe is anything that we want it to be. It could be a person of light that's loving inside of us, like a mother that was strong and that was always there for me. You are strong. Feel it by breathing in here. Strong, deep, long. And then breathing out, allowing that strength to flow all the way into your heart. So you're not alone anymore. You have your memories. You have your references. You have your journey. Deep in that love, hold that person that you love the most. See him in your mind's eye. And when you're in a meditation or you just close your eyes for a minute, feel that intensity. Breathe in that intensity. Squeeze them nice and tight. Do the hug dance. Hug their necks. Squeeze them tighter. And then when you're ready to look into their face, release your embrace and look into their face. Now you're looking to your own eyes. You're seeing your own smile. And you're realizing something deep within you. I love me. Repeat it to yourself 2 more times in your mind. I love me. I love me. A quantum healing breath is a breath that we hold in, and so the energy builds, 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 like filling up a gas tank. And then when you release the breath out into your body, it flows all the way down to your toes, all the way to your fingertips. Collectively, when we do it together, see the circle of energy flowing around us, going clockwise, building strength. So it's like a swirling string, round and round, binding us together. Breathe in deep. Hold the breath. Exhale slow. Allow your visualization to see it flowing down the neck, past the shoulders, the elbows to the fingertips, down the back, legs, knees, and to the bottom of the feet. Bring those hands that are cupped in your lap to prayer mountain pose, to prayer pose. Thumbs into the chest. Bow your head. In respect of one another, the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Woo! Wow, that was pretty powerful. What energies that we have here, YouTube, Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us, subscribing, telling your friends about us, and leaving your wonderful donation down below. $10 or $15. Thank you, thank you, thank you.